grade. I am so excited that you are here today. It is Tuesday, May 5th, 2020. Let's get started. Let's see what we're going to learn today. Okay, so our learning target for today, first grade, is I can read about and describe the different opinions about pale male's nest. Let's read that one more time. This time, I want to hear you guys repeat after me, okay? Let's do it. I can't wait to hear you guys. I can read about and describe the different opinions about pale male's nest. Great job, first grade. Let's see what we're going to need. So, what we will need to succeed in today's lesson, we will need the article, What's Best? The Debate About Pale Male's Nest. Then we will need a pencil and our day 23 activity sheet or a blank piece of paper. And the article, What's Best? The Debate About Pale Male's Nest, that is on page 13. And the activity sheet that we're going to be working on is a day 23 on page 14. Okay, let's get started. We're going to start reading this article, and I am so excited to read this article with you guys. I know we just started talking about our opinions, and this has some pretty important opinions in it. So I want to challenge you guys to either try and read it yourself. I know it looks challenging, but I know our first graders at Westerly Hills can do it. Or you can follow along with me right now. Let's get started reading. What's best? The debate about pale male's nest. Hawks in the big city. A special red-tailed hawk named Pale Male and his mate Lola are quickly becoming famous birds. Unlike most hawks, who like to build nests in trees, these birds build their nests on a tall building. And it isn't just any tall building. Pale Male and Lola found a fancy apartment building in New York City to use as their nesting place. Bird watchers are watching in amazement as these wild birds make a home for themselves right in the middle of one of the busiest cities in the world. Some neighbors who live in the apartment building are not quite as happy. They think these birds are a nuisance and something has to be done. In the end, the nest may need to be removed. All the bird watchers are angry and upset, but others think it is the right thing to do. There are usually two sides to every story. Let's read these captions below the pictures now. Unlike most hawks who like to nest in trees, these hawks build their nests on a tall building. All the bird watchers are angry and upset, but others think it is the right thing to do. Bird watchers want what's best for the birds. Leave that nest up, the bird watchers are saying. They think the nest should stay where it is. Birds need nests to protect and raise their babies. Tall buildings are good places for birds to nest because they are similar to trees, a hawk's natural nesting place. Also, the hawks can easily find food in the big city. They love to dine on rats, mice, and pigeons. The bird watchers also think that leaving the nest up is great for people who enjoy watching wild birds. There are many reasons why these people want the nest to be left up on the building. These hawk lovers will be so sad if the nest is taken down. That nest is a mess. Many of those who live in the apartment building want the nest to be taken down. Take that nest down, they are saying. Bones, feathers, and bird poop fall into their balconies and the sidewalks below the nest. What a mess, they complain. There are other reasons why some people want the nest to be taken down too. The bird watchers who gather to watch the hawks are making the area too crowded. Also, parts of the nest fall onto the sidewalks below, which is dangerous for the pedestrians who walk there. In New York City, it is illegal to remove a bird nest as long as there are no babies or eggs in it. There are no eggs or baby birds yet, and they think Pale Man and Lola can find a better place to live. For all these reasons, many people think the city should take the nest down. What do you think should happen to the nest? So, boys and girls, my question that I want us to think and talk about is the following. Are you ready? What's best? The debate about pale male's nest. What is a debate? What clues from the article helped you figure out what the word means? What's best? The debate about pale male's nest. What is a debate? What clues from the article helped you figure out what the word means? I'm going to give you a few seconds of think time on this one. And then I want you guys to pause the video. See the pause down there? I want you to pause the video and talk to somebody about this question, okay? So I'm going to read it one more time. What's best? The debate about pale male's nest. What is a debate? What clues from the article helped you figure out what the word means? I'm going to give you 5 seconds of think time. After that, pause the video and talk to somebody you're working with about the answer to these questions. Ready? Pause the video and talk to somebody you're working with to answer these questions. Next, I want to talk about this question. I'm going to give you 10 seconds for think time and to talk to somebody, okay? Because we want to talk about it. So this is my next question. What is the main topic of this article? What is it mostly about? Again, I'm going to read it and then I'll give you your 10 seconds, okay? What is the main topic of this article? What is it mostly about? You have 10 seconds. Go. Excellent job, first graders. We're back. If you need to pause it because you need more time to think or talk about it, pause the video now and keep thinking or talking. Let's keep moving on, first grade. My next thing is we're going to write about it. I want you to get your packet out. You should have been following along with me reading on page 13. Flip it over. We're on page 14, day 23. Pause the video if you need to flip it, if you're taking a little longer flipping it, or if you need to find your packet, all right? We're going to write about it. So let me read what we're going to be writing about today. And Miss Pierce needs to move out of the way. There we go. Okay, So, day 23. What's best? The debate about pale male's nest. Use evidence from the text to support your thinking. What are the two different opinions about pale male's nest? I'm going to ask that again. What are the two different opinions about pale male's nest? So I'm going to give you two sentence stems to answer this question. Are you ready? My sentence stems that I can use or you can use are the following. I want to challenge you. If you could think of another sentence stem, use it. But it's important as first graders that we use a complete sentence. That means that our first letter is capital, we end with punctuation like a period, and that we get evidence from our article. We got to go back to that article to get our answer and more information. So now that we know that as first graders, let's see those stems. My first stem that Miss Pierce wrote is the two different opinions about pale male's nest are blank. This is where I would put opinion number one, or the first opinion that we read about in the article. And blank. This second line is where I would put the second opinion. These are two different opinions. Now, let's see the next sentence step. Woo! Okay, the next sentence stem is one opinion about pale male's nest is blank. That blank right there is where I would put the first opinion that I found in the article. Let's keep reading. Period. The other opinion about pale male's nest is blank. Would I put the same one that I put for the first blank? No, I would put this other opinion, the second opinion. Okay, now that we have our two sentence stems that we can use right here, these sentence stems we would put in there and we would fill in the blanks with evidence from our article. Now, let's see what we're going to do underneath. So, I have draw a picture that represents one of the opinions. I want you to pick the opinion that you like the best, and I want you to draw about it. So that opinion would be the opinion that you agree with, the opinion that you think is right in this debate, okay? So you're going to draw a picture of the opinion that you think is right down there, okay? Great job, first grade. Make sure you turn in this sheet with your filled in sentence stems on your Dojo Portfolio, or your first grade teacher will see it when you turn in your packet to Westerly Hills. Thank you guys so much for joining me today during our reading time. I cannot wait to see you again tomorrow. Okay, bye. Pause this page. Pause the video right here if you need a little bit more time writing. Bye, guys. We miss you so much.